Hello, 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 Aquarius Rising. I will be putting your extended over on a Vimeo today after this is done. So whenever you see this, just know that your extended is over on Vimeo, okay? God, ancestors, ancient ancestors, spirit guides, Reiki master healers, Reiki master teachers, Reiki ancestors, God, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Syria, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Alarion, Archangel Gabriel, Sun, Moon, Earth, Fire, Wind, Water. What is it that we can give to the beautiful Aquarius readings today? All those of the highest vibrational energies, please come through and give protection and the highest vibrational clear messages, please. I'm gonna pause it real quick. I'll do one shuffle and then I'll pause it and I'll shuffle, guys. So I can do a really good shuffle for you guys. The bottom of the deck, on the first set of cards, you've got the Eight of Wands. Hold on one sec. Okay, guys, so let's see what we can get you. What's happening right now, what's coming toward you, and the outcome, okay? Okay, let's do one more shuffle. Let me light this one. Yeah, what is okay. Okay. Okay, you got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I think I need to put that one there. You got the, okay. You got the Strength in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse. Oh, guys. You got the Six of Wands, Five of Swords, and the High Priestess. So, well, hello, darlings. Okay, so like I said, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles in reversed. So the Nine of Pentacles represents a lack of spiritual inspiration, complacency while you have achieved success. Do not take it for granted. Keep working and moving forward. And then the King of Pentacles is a person who is boring, stubborn, and a little controlling, materialism, losing sight of what is truly important. So I feel like someone has a spiritual lack right now, and that the path that you are needed to be on, that spirit is guiding you on, there's a lack of confidence in it, or there's just a lack of movement. There's a stubbornness that is there, and an unwillingness to kind of budge and move towards it. So be careful with that, guys, because um, there needs to be some movement here. There needs to be some stability in your path here. So this is at this moment, right at this time. I was called to grab the yellow agate and the red agate for some. Yeah, the red agate. Okay. Just want to make sure I didn't grab the tiger's eye instead. So yeah, this is the King of Pentacles or the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Pentacles. And see, in the upright, this lady, sorry guys, technical difficulties. There we go. This lady has her stuff together, you know? Like you see, there's a lot. Even look at her dress, her gown. This, and if for men, this just means that the person is put together. But there's the movement here too in the dress, and there's a stable ground underneath her. The path is clear, and it's very stable. It's almost at the Ten of Pentacles, so there's still that one that's lacking. But in reverse, it's very unstable. I mean, you're hanging there, you know. The dress could go over your head, kind of thing. So, like, the situation could be literally going over your head, and or there isn't that insight into what's going on. There's not that vision of seeing the bigger picture. Okay, the King of Pentacles, see, this guy is very strong in his position. He's very, very stable in holding his pentacle, his money. But he's a little bit focused on just that part of his life, because you have the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So where's the Queen of Pentacles? So where's the divine feminine in this, the softer side of the pentacles of the money? They're still bearing fruit, and there's beautiful vines and greenery, and again, he's got stable ground as well. He's got the most clean and stable ground of all. And there's an open back, so it's very freeing because he's got so much money. But again, when you have all of this and there's nothing else but this, it still can be a little constricting, even though it is the King of Pentacles and he is full on business mode, full on got it together when it comes to his money, and or her, you know. So please remember, it's just the picture. Doesn't mean that, you know, this isn't for a female, because it can be, because you can be more of the divine masculine than you are the divine feminine. It just depends on, you know, your chart. Me, I'm basically almost all I'm pretty well balanced. I've got a lot of divine feminine and a lot of divine masculine, so I'm pretty well balanced in my divine feminine and divine masculine, but I can be a little bit more divine feminine, because I do have a little bit more of that than the divine masculine. So if you have a little bit more divine feminine, don't worry, guys. This just means that you're more, can be a little bit more creative, and a little bit deeper in how you connect with people and or relationships. So not to worry. It doesn't mean that, you know, you're you're all feminine. It just means that your ability to dive deeper into your emotions is there. But this guy's upside down. So someone's upside down in their finances, I'm feeling, or their money. And right now that's completely understandable, because of with everything going on. I know I keep saying that, but it is the truth, you know. They're holding back on the stimulus checks. They're holding back on people's unemployment. You know, there's lack of the ability to get jobs because everything is closing. So this is understandable. So if you're a female, you know, wondering why this guy is not contacting you, or wondering what in the heck is happening, because this guy is so stuck on trying to get things to work when it comes to his career. It's because he feels unstable in his money, or she feels unstable in her money, and neither one want to be you know, unstable. Basically, you don't want to be like your lava. You don't want to be like where you're walking and you could fall in and, you know, basically burn to death at any time, you know, fall apart at any time. So I feel like there needs to be a little bit less of the thoughts of money, and freeing yourself and allowing the creativity, the divine feminine side to come through. So that way this stuff can turn around, because there has to be both. There has to be creativity, passion, compassion, kindness, along with your ability to take action, to move forward and build something when it comes to money and your life in general. So I'm going to get some clarifiers for this. So every time I do this, I'm going to shuffle once, and then I'm going to pause, and then I will come right back. It'll be like I hadn't even left, but that way you guys know why there's like little clicks in between. Sorry. I'm trying to cut the videos down a little shorter for you guys. Okay, so there we go. I shuffled already, and I got you guys as cards. So you guys got the Nine of Broomsticks, so Nine of Swords, and Ace of Cauldrons, Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, guys? Okay, so there is there is the Ace of Cauldrons in reverse, and the Nine of Broomsticks in reverse. And I totally like. So the Nine of Broomsticks in reverse is very in the upright. It's bad. So in reverse, it's usually either coming out of that, or it's getting worse. And with both of these in reverse, there is some type of abusive person around you, some type of devilish person, sometimes some type of a trickster around you. The Nine of Broomsticks is the punished witch. It says description: in a cave filled with stalactites and stalagmites, a horned creature beats a poor witch with a broom. So again, there's some type of like, either someone has like some type of negative presence around them, some type of even a demonic person, or they're going through a dark shadow period, or something's going on, some type of abusive person, or just abusing yourself a lot. Okay, says humiliation, imposition, delay, steadfastness, reward only after many refusals for help, canceled trip, solitude, emotional breakdown. Says symbolism. The horned creature is someone with some sort of power over the witch. The broom represents her freedom and power, which has been taken from her. The stalactites and stalagmites symbolize the situation closing in on her. So it's like some type of a situation has canceled due to money. So if you're planning on traveling, or if there was like some type of career or financial gain that you were hoping for at this time, it is not something that is happening because of delays. Um, and or some type of humiliating situation. There could have been a decision that needed to be made, and the decision that was made. Again, everybody has free will, and the choices to make one way or another. This could have been like I needed to make this choice really fast, and it didn't go the way that it was planned, and so now there is that feeling of humiliation, and or someone. Some you made that decision and someone humiliated you because it they chose to cancel, or they chose to say, never mind. Again, this is for Aquarius rising people. This is not for moon. This is not for sun. This is not for Venus or any other placement. Go look for your other placements for that, okay, guys, for Aquariuses. Um, I'm only resonating and calling forth the energies that are for Aquarius rising people only. That way, there's less confusion. For me, it feels, as a reader, this feels a lot more stable for me to do these individually like this versus doing the sun, moon, and rising and Venus, because even though it is a general reading and there's tons of people that watch these videos, I want to try to hone in to give you guys a more accurate reading. So then when you have my personal reading, it'll coincide a little bit more with you, and you'll go, oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense, versus still having so much confusion, okay? So it says, someone is giving this witch a very bad time. He is not only taking pleasure in humiliating and tormenting her, he or she, so don't worry, it's he or she. It just says he in here, so forgive me if I say he a lot. It's just, it could be a female as well, guys, so no worries. He has delayed her plans and kept her at his beck and call. The situation is starting to push the witch to a dangerous point emotionally. She keeps asking for help, for him to stop in. If he doesn't soon, she might uh, break breakdown internally. So someone's on the verge of a breakdown here. Someone's on a verge of really, really having that emotional uh, torment that's going on inside breakthrough. So if you're feeling that the person that you're involving yourself with is giving you a bad time, Aquarius risings, go with that feeling and step away from this person. This probably is not the person for you. If they're making you feel like this, Aquarius risings, then like you're literally getting abused emotionally, and or God forbid, I hope not physically. I know there are some people on here that are literally going through physical um, abuse. get away from that. Find, like, especially the physical abuse. Please seek out help. There are many hotlines and things, and this could be for a man or a woman. I know men get abused as well, mentally and physically. So if you're getting that abuse, remember there is help. You know, there's hotlines and groups and all these types of places where you can go to get away from that. Mental abuse and physical abuse both are just as damaging. Sometimes the emotional abuse can be worse than the physical abuse because it's literally messing with your mind. So if you're feeling this, or if you're doing this to someone else, please seek help to help yourself to get through that as well. To not do this to anyone, because this isn't healthy either. Okay, guys. But if you're feeling this, step away from this person and walk away, because it's very, very toxic. If you see this, it literally looks like this person is like in a deep, dark situation and just very, very tormented. They almost have, you know, I don't mean to say this, but it came up in my head some. It's like you're getting almost used for like a prostitution type of situation, and it is abusive. So that, go to a hotline, call somebody if this is what's happening to you guys. Okay. But if this is, just a situation that feels very, very uncomfortable, very toxic, just not what it seemed like, um, figure out a way to fix that as well. I know with money and finances and stuff like that, that there's a lot of delays and things, but um, figuring out how to get yourself better with your finances is where it's at. Because I feel like there literally is like some type of figure in your life that is controlling your money, is controlling and is basically dictating where you can put your money, what you can do. And if this is you, Aquarius risings, relax, sweeties, relax, because your mental state is like this. You're looking like you're like this to other people on the outside, like you've got your stuff together, things are growing, you're just walking through life like all is good. But in reality, it's all backwards, it's all reversed and all upside down on you. And the feeling that you're feeling right now, for some of you, not all, is this it is like you're literally getting beat to a pulp. And you could be beating yourselves up about money, too. Like you're just not making enough. You don't understand why it's not coming to you. When you think of lack, all you're going to get is lack. So if you think of abundance, you're going to get abundance. And then the Ace of Cauldrons. This says about a witch wearing a red hat with a cauldron full of pasta, uh, leans over to gently kiss a rather large frog squatting on a rock. See, there's that story about the princess and the frog. She sees the ugly frog, and she just feels like he's the one, and he kind of flamboozles her into kissing him. There's one depiction of it where he literally like tricks her into kissing him, and then he still ends up being that frog. But there is another depiction of it too, where she doesn't see the outer layer of the frog. She doesn't see the ugly layers of what that frog is. She only sees, and I don't mean like physically. I mean like all of his or her past stuff, or the emotional stuff, or whatever that frog is going through. They don't. All right, so like I was saying, she's kissing the frog, you know So this could be like maybe someone was looking at somebody without, you know, seeing the full picture of them. Someone could like spaghetti too, like there's a pot of spaghetti. Y'all may have had a picnic together or whatever. But she's kissing that frog, so maybe someone saw something in someone, and it wasn't really what they expected. It was either a lot better or a lot worse. Okay, so um, it says a witch wearing a red hat with a cauldron full of pasta leans over to gently kiss a rather large frog squatting on a rock. It says romantic love, great passion, abundance, invitation, cheerfulness to see beyond appearances. Like I said, seeing beyond just what somebody looks like. But maybe someone hasn't seen that yet either, and or maybe that there is like some type of a blindsidedness on seeing the truth in the matter or situation with somebody, and their appearance really is that aggressive, like negative, controlling type of person, that is manipulating even, or being very cruel and rude to you and or you to them. So it says her red hat indicates her focus, which is on passion and love. So maybe there's a lack of that as well. Maybe there's just, you're beating yourself up, or they're beating themselves up in this situation because there's not enough money coming in. There's a lack of that building your career or finances. There's a lack of feeling like that king, that strong person in the money, and they're beating themselves up about it right now, and they're not able to see past the appearance of something right now. Let me get a clarifier on this as well. So hold on, guys. I'm gonna pause again and shuffle and get a clarifier on this bad boy. Okay. 701. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, of course. No. Come on. So with the strength in reverse, there is feeling helpless, inhibition, fear, doubt, control issues, And then the Nine of Cups in reverse is smugness, false pride. You are not popular. You are not as popular as you think you are. Unfriendliness. So someone in this situation is not being as kind as they really need to be in this situation, or maybe misunderstandings going on in a situation, and or like um seeing themselves as a lot more popular than they really are, and then there's that like kind of like smugness, or maybe there's an understanding of you seeing someone as being very popular or very liked and stuff, and it's really not the case, and they're feeling kind of lonely in this situation because they need you, and or you need them, or it's just a need for yourself to feel more confident also, like there's that feeling of not being confident enough in a situation. Okay, so let me get some clarifiers. Again, I'm gonna shuffle once so you guys see me shuffling, and then I'm gonna shuffle, 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 and then I'll come right back. You guys won't even know. Like I was even gone. I was like, there I am. Hello, hi, how are you? Like I'm all gone and stuff, and like for like 5 minutes with my obsessive shuffling that I have, but you guys won't even know about it because it's like click, click, there I am. So I am really trying to make it very much shorter, guys, for you guys, so it's not so long, okay? Okay, so what can we give for, okay, cool. So you got the Empress, so abundance, and the Moon, which is, like that nightmare kind of stuff. Oh wait, no, this is different. The Moon of Boundaries. So, hold on, guys. I'm gonna look this one up, and then I'll tell you both. Because in these cards, they're a lot different from the regular Waiter Right tarots and some of the other ones. Because even these themselves, these are also different. They're they're the same but different. You know what I mean. I know I say that a lot, but they're similar. They're very similar, the meanings. So the Empress in the upright in this is a witch sits on a tree limb, gazing into her scrying mirror. Black crows fill the sky around her. So this could be a significance for some people too. Crows around you, or because they could even be giving you like a message as well, or ravens. Or it being in nature and hearing them, that could be like some type of a message for some of you. Her book of shadows is in her lap, ready to become ready to be consulted in if needed. She holds three narcissists in her other hand. So there could be, three narcissistic people around you. There's could be like you could be have multiple personalities. This could be someone that it has, some type of a mental disorder like bipolar, OCD, something like that. That might be causing some type of stuff going on in your relationship right now. So just know that as well. Um, uh, or just like some type of some people that are just not possibly that great around you. I may wear this, I may not. Like this one, it was so much tighter, but now it's like so much looser. I got my one ring on. It's my I call this my psychic ring because it helps to bring out that kind of stuff. Um, so creative mind, brilliant idea, successful plan, communicative power, successful exam, beauty, elegance, narcissism. See, someone here or someone around you is being narcissistic. They're telling you, oh, like say, oh, baby, I love you. But in reality, it's really not that way. They're like with someone else, and they're playing you for that. You know what I mean? Like narcissism is a real big thing, and it can be a very big mental disorder for some people. So just know that they're going through their own thing, and or if you're doing this, look up narcissism itself, and there is a big message for that. Hold on, let me see. So I did get a definition, so that way I don't sound like a complete, ding dong. Um, it's all about self gratification for someone. It says a person who is overly self involved and often vain and selfish. Um, psychoanalyzes a person. So basically, like, analyzes a person to death, like literally, like is critical towards them to pieces. A person who suffers from narcissism deriving erotic gratification from admiration of his or her own physical or mental attributes. Okay. So it says her her hat indicates her focus and intent, her connection with universal power and direction. Her scrying mirror shows her seeking answers. Her book of shadows holds all the that she knows so far. Um, of her path, her magic, and her abilities. It says you are filled with brilliant ideas. You practically sparkle with creativity, but sometimes you don't feel like it. Go through your book of shadows, or just your Bible, or go through your likes and dislikes. Write those down. However that works for you particularly, or your journals, where you have recorded all your achievements and brilliance. And remind yourself, ask the universe to inspire you. If you ask it, will answer. Just like the witch in the card, she's asking a question, and more than a dozen answers. Crows come. Just be careful not to let your ego get in the way. Contrary to what it may say, it does not always have your best interests at heart. So don't always judge a book by its cover. Realize that what you're seeing in someone may not always be what really is there. There could be a lot more beauty in this situation, because especially with the frog. The frog looks all rough, and has that like exterior of like ew. But there are some frogs that are actually stunning frogs, but they are poisonous. So you can't always look at someone just because they look good, or just because they don't always have themselves put together, as in they are a mess, and or they're not a mess. So if you see some of this put together, it may not mean that just because of the way they look, that they are put together. If you look at someone and they are a mess on the outside, it doesn't always particularly mean that they're not organized inside. So it's literally finding out for yourself, not going off of what other people say. Finding out for yourself and making those particular judgments by what you actually see in their actions, not by what they're chicka 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 saying. Because anybody can say, "I love you," "You're beautiful," "You're this," "You're handsome," "You're sexy," "You're an amazing person," and blah 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 blah. And then their actions never show that. So Aquarius risings, just if you're showing somebody your actions, remember that that's what's getting seen, and that there's no need to make yourself extra just to prove a point to anyone that you're beautiful, because if you're a beautiful person, it's going to shine through anyway. If there's a mess inside of you, that's going to shine through. So remember that. The Moon of Boulders is all about building too, and going over those whole. So the Moon of Boulders is a witch struggles up a steep mountain pulling herself along slowly and carefully with a rope. A vulture patiently awaits her arrival. See, they're just because you're climbing the top, just because you're getting up to that that top of that hill, and that you've worked for, that you struggle for, does not mean that there isn't going to be more vultures at the top, trying to pick you apart, trying to eat away at you, you know. So remember that, like, even if you're at the top, it doesn't mean that there still isn't gonna be just as much struggle. Because if you see in this card too, it's a rock that has, that very top, but then at the other side, it's like a steep hill back down. So you could get up to that top, you could have that vulture waiting up there for you, trying to tear you apart, and then you fall down at the other end. So there needs to be, slow movement, working your way up to the top, being able to shoo that vulture off and away from you. That way you have stable ground and you don't fall off the edge on the other side. So it says arrival, cheerfulness, welcome a peer and lover. The full moon represents a time of completion and of intense magical power. It says this is a card of romance. What is more romantic than? Oops, wrong one. Sorry, other one. La, 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 la. I was reading the wrong one. Scratch that. Redo. It says la, 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 la. A career woman, businessman, active opportunist, necessary commitment. Because sorry about that other part. And this part means, like, literally too, like, there needs to be a commitment in order to work your way up to the top of that mountain. You can't just all of a sudden just fly to the top. You have to work your way up. In this particular situation, there has to be slow movement, caution, and getting your ground. Um, so this witch is dedicated and committed to her task. She's going to see it to the end, no matter what. As this, you don't mean a me time. Me time. As she progresses on her way, it is easy to imagine her energy diminishing with each difficult step. Despite how hard it is, her task is nearing its end. So there's an end to a situation. There's literally that end goal that someone is going towards, and you're getting there, but it does need there does need to be caution and stability, and making sure that you're going slowly up that mountain, like I said, because there's that vulture waiting up there. It's the nighttime. You might stumble just a little bit, here and there, because it's dark and there's not always the ability to see. But if you keep yourself in the light, towards the moon, here, even this could be somebody working at nighttime too, and you're working really hard, but just be careful, because there could be vultures out there waiting for you to take what you got as also. So just be warned on that one too. I'll get another clarifier on this one. Okay, let's get a clarifier on Moon of Boulders about the vultures. Please and thank you. Spirits, guides, angels, all above, please, for your highest vibrational message. Okay, so you got the Four Swords in reverse. So you got the Four of Swords in reverse. So like I said, someone is, like, either working at nighttime, or just, like, literally working themselves till nighttime, and or there's just a lot of anxiety at nighttime because you're trying to build something. You're trying to work towards your goal, and you're feeling burnt out or worn out. Just remember that there is the ability to take some time for yourself. There's no need to just keep going to the point where you're is so exhausted, that the song, you know, yeah. There's some anxiety going on, maybe at nighttime, and maybe some restlessness, maybe someone wants quick action. But again, like I said, there needs to be stability. Like when it comes to, especially when it comes to finances or your home, there really needs to be that stable ground, because again, you could go all the way up to the top and you end up with all those vultures, and then there's not enough stability there, and you end up falling off onto the other side. So take some time to rest a little bit. Have your allow your mind to get clear, so that way there is less anxiety and stress going on. There needs to be less a need. There's a need for less stress in your life right now, because there it seems like there's a lot. So let me get some clarifiers on these bad boys over here. Well, let me get you guys the info on these guys here. So first, there we go. I'll just put them like that. So the Six of Wands is delay in a project, delay to your success, not being recognized for your hard work, a crossed condition. Four of Swords, or sorry, Five of Swords is humiliation, carrying a grudge, conflict with a domineering person, and then the Hierophant in reverse is um, unreliable or unsuitable advice, making a hasty or poor decision, expecting others to make decisions for you. So, like I said, someone is really needing to slow down their mind, slow down their action, take time for yourself, and to make the right decision, Aquarius risings, because you're someone is, you or your person is trying to rush in so fast that there isn't that it's just going to fall apart. um, if it's too fast. There's really need for stability in this situation, or this job, or you know uh, whatever's going on in your life. It's just too much fast pace. There's a need for it to slow down a little bit, so that way there is the stable ground, because it's someone isn't reliable. There is the maybe unrealistic expectations of someone. Because like what I said with the frog, you could be seeing them as like the beautiful frog, and then you can end up with a toad, or you can end up with a toad and end up with a beautiful frog or a beautiful prince. You know, but there is a need to slow down, kind of take your time, kind of relax a minute, so that way there isn't so much hecticness and stress going on. Okay, so let's get a clarifier for this one, this for the end results. This is going to be the overall. Okay, guys. So there is a lot of left for someone here that I'm reading for. Look, see the stars. Okay. Yeah, see. Oh, see, yeah, the seven of flames, the hanged one. So let me get those information on those ones, so you'll see what I'm talking about. So the seven of flames. There is some heartache here, because I did pick out some cards just to put as placements, but I figure they do do matter here too. So there's some type of heartbreak that someone is going through. Maybe someone had a really rough go. Maybe there was a three-party situation. Maybe there's just childhood memories and damage, or maybe there's just past relationship issues, or maybe there's just a lot of heartbreak that they're having to go through, the shadow aspect of yourself. So when it comes to the seven of flames, the meaning are negotiations, interview, exchange, associations, realized desires, gossip, and misunderstandings to be cleared up, visions, dreams, search for the truth. Um, So for some, this could be like your messengers are in your dreams. Um, if you're having dreams about a situation or a person, that's spirit giving you like that answer that yes, what you're thinking about is what's coming about, and or that you're not alone and feeling that way because this person feels this way too, or divine might be warning you against something also, and or like this could be like your mirror self, your shadow aspect, they could be just guiding you towards your dreams, messages in your dreams. Okay, so this witch and the man are trying to work out an arrange agreement. They both have something to gain and are hoping to enjoy some benefits. The situation has some problems though. Although both have good intentions, both don't see things exactly the same. For example, having the work done soon may mean 2 weeks to one and 6 months to the other, unless they can work from the same version of reality. The relationship is uh, going to have problems from the start. So seeing eye to eye with a situation or seeing eye to eye with a person, I feel like for some you're gonna see signs and or advice from someone. Just be careful with the advice from other people because it could lead you astray from what you really need to do, because there's always those distractions to keep you from the ultimate goal. But this could also mean, like in your dreams, too, that you could be getting signs. So try to follow them, write them down in journals and stuff, because you could be getting that sign of this person or indoor situation. Okay, the hang one is always about being stuck in a, hung in between something. You got the Queen of Pentacles, so this could be someone that's very financially capable, and very just like, because there was that king of pentacles, now there's a queen of pentacles. One is in reverse, one is in the upright. So your feminine side when it comes to money, your creativity is in the upright. And this could be Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus as well, that you're dealing with, and or this could be in your chart. This could just mean that you're becoming much more stable in your finances, and you're really got it together, you know what I mean? So the hanged one is always necessary sacrifice, self control, temptation, punishment, constraints, magical healing, and nurturing therapy. It says that there are those rare times when you know what you must do. You feel a spiritual calling. See, like I said, look in your dreams. If you've been dreaming, look to your dreams, ask your spirit guides, ask God, ask who you believe in, to show you signs either in the daytime, in when you're writing, in your creativity, or in your dreams, because they're gonna come out. You can even get them on the TV. You can get them on, while you're looking at your phone. There could be just any type of signs that you're getting towards your situation, career, finance, or person, that are getting overlooked, because we can overlook like the simplest little signs. We're expecting like, oh my god, this holy, like, blessed thing is just coming out, and woohoo, I got the biggest sign ever. No, it could be very, very simple, subtle signs that you're getting, that could be getting overlooked. Okay, so look for those, and you'll see that, oh wow, okay, I get it now, I get it. So you are willing to sacrifice things you want and things you'll normally do, because that's how strong your belief is. Normally, you think that a commitment and sacrifice this big would be hard. But for whatever reason, this sacrifice that you're willing to make, this commitment that you're willing to make to something, you're willing to do, because you know in your heart that you're destined to do it, or that you are meant to do this. Just be careful though, because if you move too fast on what you're trying to sacrifice towards, again, you could fall right off of that mountain, Aquarius risings. So just be careful, because you don't want to go so fast that you're like, well, dang, she said move. No, I told you to move with caution. Don't come back at me, because I told you to move with caution. So, and then you got justice. So someone could be literally with some legal matters. There could be some justice coming to you, some karma coming back at you, and or the person, or in, don't worry, because this could be good karma. This could be really good karma because you got the star with it. So the card that came out with the star is the star is always good positive energy. So you could end up with some really good justice coming your way. Okay. So you got beauty, ambition, serenity, romantic love, creativity, luck, positivity. See, destiny. See, young women or men. See, you got good luck coming to you. But you see this though too. You see, like with the one card, it showed the vulture. You see her, she's she is the star. It's beautiful. She's got her hat on the side and whatever. um but you see the cat, there's the fish. So there could be, a sense of fishing towards something, but just be careful, because you could be fishing towards something, and that could be a damn piranha in there or an alligator. You don't want to fish so much and be too so picky that you end up with a piranha instead. You want to have a gentle fish that you're gonna, take in, but just make sure when you take that fish in, you release it. You're not just gonna, take it in and like this cat's gonna do and chomp it up and eat it. You want to make sure that you're gonna, take that fish and actually, nurture it and/or set it free. You don't want to do all that, because then the fish will come back to you. Um, Says this is a lovely card promising some probably loving, long awaited downtime. You can relax your focus a bit and rest. See, you now also had the Four of Swords, and there is a time for rest right now. Like y'all have been going at it like crazy and maybe overworking yourselves, and there needs to be some downtime. Okay, so I'm gonna pause this real quick, and then I'll get you guys' oracles. Okay. Okay, guys, so I'm going to give you guys your angel number. I love my big old big fatty ones. I'll do the small ones once in a while, too. But I like these ones. I do have other small dice that I could use, but I really like these ones. So you got 6, 3, 3, and 6. Okay? So that is your number. Let's see what your chakra, what you need for your chakra. Chakra. So that is your crown chakra, guys. So that means like like I was saying, connecting with spirit, okay? Connecting with divine, praying, all those kinds of spiritual things, okay? Connecting back with self. So what do we got for the moon oracles? I'll shuffle once, and then I will well, I say once, twice, and then I'll cut it off, and then I'll grab you guys your message. Okay, let's see. I mean, I'm sick of that because I'm losing so much weight that they're falling off. I love my rings, but Be fun and happy. The first things that lose the most weight on me is my hands and my feet. Hands are like stick feet and stick hands. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's get these ones. I'm going to shuffle once and twice, and then I'll shuffle, 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 and then get you guys a message from these. The other ones I'll leave, because then I'll give you guys a little message of, well, here, that should be fine. Okay. Again, if you're new to my channel, just a little upfront message. If it doesn't flip over all the way, that's just it was a possibility, but it's kind of like that indecisive information. So someone here has some type of indecisive feelings. So it's spirit trying to hone in. That's how that means for me. So it could have been something, but see, when those didn't flip all the way, it meant that those were possible messages, but there's some either blockages right now from those messages or just indecisiveness. Okay, so here we go. So you guys got it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. And don't rush. Says wait. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. Father healing. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. Okay, that is your oracles. I do have the Rebel deck that I'm going to read right now. If you're not wait, you know what? I'll do your charms first. I keep forgetting to do those last because those are the very harsh, very rough oracle. And if you're not one that wants to hear any cussing, if you're not one that wants to hear any vulgar language, those are not the messages for you, okay? So right now we'll do these are from my angel book. So I'll give you a message out of whatever I pick out of here and what you can work on for there, okay? So you got Suvata. So I'll get that up and I'll read that to you guys. Okay, so you guys got Sarasvati, and it is right. She helps with, or he helps right with. I'm not sure yet. She's. I said it right the first time. Goddess or deity. She helps write music, poetry, or even a term paper. Access ancient wisdom. Quiet your mind. Conceive a child. Enhance your creativity. Do well on an exam. Sarasvati is an elegant goddess. She loves beautiful things and soothing music. Before you ask for her help, create a soothing and inviting environment, either internally or externally. Once you feel ready, call her name softly 3 times. Wait a few moments and then call her name again, a little bit louder. You will feel her respond. Simply remain open to her love and guidance. Okay? So it's Sarasvati. It's Sarasvati. Okay? Now I'll get you guys' charms. So hang on one second. This is the time where if you're very sensitive to any noise, Please lower your volume a little bit so that way it doesn't harm your ears. Because I'm extremely sensitive to changling and stuff like that. It doesn't seem to bother me so much on the internet when I watch little readings and stuff. But I know some people are very sensitive to that, so I won't be insulted if you mute me while I'm doing this. Okay? So this is my tin container, my big old container. I love this thing. I've decorated it myself and all that stuff. And these are your charms. So again, if you're extremely sensitive, this is now the time to do so. Okay. And don't worry, when I pull them out, I close my eyes and then I put them on your little container here. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So, however these relate to you is how I have you read them, because there are some that I don't quite understand. Like this could be like some type of Roman wording or something like that, or just having to do with copper. Something like that. It says something on it, but I'm not sure. But it almost looks like almost ruins. So maybe some of you are into ruins. Maybe there's just some type of Egyptian type of history that needs to be seen, or something like that. Mediterranean, or maybe even food, Mediterranean food, something like that. Okay. Here is a bikini top, so this might mean needing to go to the beach, or some getting in shape or something like that. However it relates to you, that's whatever comes to your mind, your first instinct, go with that. A seashell. You guys have got a coin. You guys got a blue round crystal. You got a blue salt rock crystal. You guys got a teal heart star. You guys got a lime green, a sea green flower, a light yellow heart. Let's see. Let's see here. You got a yellow flower. Let's get your letters here real quick. Okay, because you got a lot of letters. Let's go through those real quick. Yum, 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 yum. Sorry, guys. I was trying to get them all organized. Again, trying to make them really, really quick, these readings. But they always seem to go a little bit longer than what I expect. Okay, so you got a P. You got a W or an M. You got another W or an M. You got a U. You got a K. You got a J. You got a C. You got another K. Wow, a lot of Ks. Um, you got a Q. You got a V. You got an H. You got a U. You got another Q. You got an E, you got a D, you got another U, and you got a Q. So let me read these one more time. P, W, or M, P, or you got a P, W, M, K, J, Q, H, Q, K, U, C, V, U, another Q, E, another U, and a D. Okay? You get a orange bead, pink bead, one, two pink flowers, one polka dotted blue flower, one peace sign, one anchor, one pearl, a lot of C stuff. So something with the C, guys. A orange elephant. I go with the colors and go with the totem animal. A seal, blue. A light blue heart. a giraffe, another anchor, but in purple, another heart. So there's 3 hearts here. A green dolphin, a purple flower, a blue bead, a diamond. You only got 1 number. So, and your number was 26. You got the dove. So this could be religious too, because this is like that symbol of the Christian dove. A feather, 3. Oh shoot, buttons. Wow, I lost train of thought there. Like woo, hello, woo. You got capture life's moments. So capture life's moments, and then you got encourage your hopes, not your fears. Encourage your hopes, not your fears. Okay, guys, those are your charms. And now let me get you guys your Rebel deck messages if you are comfortable with that, okay? Okay, if you are uncomfortable in any way with curse words, with very blunt messages, they're very, very funny. If you are not of the age of 18 and older, please click off now, because these do have curse words, and I do not want to be saying these type of messages with youngins, okay? So if you are not 18 or older, please click off now. If you are not comfortable with any curse words or any type of vulgar language at all, please click off now, and you can watch some of the other videos that I have, and or you can email me for your personal readings and or healing. Any of the information below for the price list for my personal readings. If you have any questions, if you'd like an email reading, a FaceTime reading, all of that information is going to be down below. If you would like to donate to my channel, all of that that payment method is also down below, and or if you would like to pay for a reading, that information is also down below. Okay, guys, I am a certified Reiki master practitioner. I am a certified tarot reader, and I am also a certified intuitive guide, okay? And I'm working towards more so I can grow. So I would love to do personal readings and or Reiki healings with you. So let me know, guys, if you do like this reading, my Aquarius rising people. Please like and subscribe to this channel so I can grow my channel, and that way I can help more of you and others with the messages. I appreciate all of you, and I thank you so much for being here. And let's get to your Rebel. You know what? I didn't split the deck. Sorry. For Aquarius rising, please. Okay, split it. Okay, Aquarius rising, please. Aquarius rising. Okay, someone has some blocked energy, that's for sure. Okay. Anything else for Aquarius rising? Like I was saying, oh my gosh, it's here. Like someone needed to hear this blunt message. That's funny. Okay, there we go. All right, guys. So we have for you guys again. Remember, it's blunt. So if you don't like cuss words, if you don't like blunt messages, this is not for the reading for you. Click off now, guys. Click off now. And if you're not over the age of 18, don't fucking force it. Allow that shit to come to you. So we were saying about that, forcing things to move fast. There needs to be that stable ground, guys. So you are giving away your power. You are a badass. Act like it. Time to let go. Move the fuck on. The lightning bolt. Figure shit out on your own. You need a big fucking hug. Squeeze! Okay, guys, that is the messages for today, and that is your reading. I hope you liked it. Please, again, like and subscribe to my channel so I can give you guys more of these good ass freaking readings. Okay, guys, have a blessed and wonderful night, and many blessings to you all. Bye, guys.